Hey guys, JamiyJamie. Today on Roblox we are playing some more Project Pokemon. As you can see on screen right now, today we're going to be getting this Pinsir, EV training it in what we need, giving it a nature that is good, and then giving it a moveset which is also pretty good. And then try to show off in a few battles to show you how I'm going to be using a Mega Pinsir. So obviously the ability that Pinsir has in Project Pokemon is Mold Breaker, which means moves can be used on the target regardless of its ability. Let's say a Pokemon is levitating, you can use Earthquake and it'll hit it. I think it works with flying Pokemon, so if it's a flying type Pokemon and you use Earthquake, it still hits it. And I think if it's a ghost type, I believe normal type moves still hit it. We can quickly check this out because we've only got fighting type moves, so let's quickly put on Earthquake because I believe this can learn it. Do we even have? Oh yeah, we do have Earthquake. Can it even learn it? Oh, we can. Okay, that's good. So quickly teach it Earthquake. I guess we can get rid of any of these moves as long as we don't get rid of Close Combat, which we want Close Combat. Close Combat's a pretty good move for what we want because Steel types are gonna resist like a lot of our moves, so that'll be great to have. So now we've got that, let's go quickly find a flying type Pokemon because I actually want to know if Mold Breaker does this. I think it does, but it just doesn't say it in this description. Unless in Project Pokemon it works differently, but I believe it does work on flying types. So if I find a Pidgeot in this area, or Pidgeotto, because I knew they spawned here, let's use Earthquake. Okay, so Earthquake doesn't affect it, okay then. So it's just abilities. So if we just quickly Mega, and let's just go for, I don't know, another Earthquake since we're not going to die, or we're not going to kill it as well. Let's quickly go into the Mega Pinsir and show you what Mega Pinsir's ability is. So I actually thought you could Earthquake flying type Pokemon. I guess not, so Mold Breaker is only for levitating Pokemon. So levitating Pokemon, you can hit them with Earthquake. Trying to think what other abilities you could really use this against, but Levitate is the only one that can come to mind. But if you find any other ones, then you definitely know. But anyway, for Mega Pinsir, it has the Aerialate ability, which means normal type moves will become flying type moves, and the power of these moves is boosted a little bit from the stab. So Mega Pinsir is, well, I'm not sure if it's boosted from the ability, but I know it's going to get stabbed, so that will be very good. Actually, it probably might, so that's like 2 times, but anyway, let's run away from that. So yeah, now we need to EV train this, and we need to go get some movesets on it. That will quickly show them off, so yeah, obviously we're not going to be using Earthquake, but some people might want Earthquake over Close Combat, which, I mean, you can go for it if you want. That's still a good counter, I guess, but you have to remember, when it becomes a Mega Pinsir, you're not going to have Mold Breaker anymore, so Earthquake won't hit Levitate, so I don't know, it depends what you really want, but oh well. Anyway, now, I guess we quickly need to go heal it. So we're going to be EV training this Pinsir in speed and attack. I can actually quickly go show you, I guess, really quickly at Elegant Valley, the base stats for normal Pinsir, and I'll just tell you the ones that are important for Mega Pinsir, because I've memorized the speed and the attack, I believe. At least I know what the speed is. So Pinsir's base stats are these. So I think for Pinsir you'd probably run attack and speed still with a little bit of bulk. If it gets hit by a fire type move or a flying type move, it's just dead instantly. 85 speed lets outspeed things like Dragonites with 80 base speeds. So I mean, it's okay. I think the IVs are already perfect, so that's it for Pinsir. For Mega Pinsir, it gets, I believe, 155 attack and 105 speed. So obviously, 105 base speed is pretty good. It outspeeds things like Garchomp and things like that. So we're gonna be running a jolly Pinsir because we're already gonna hit like a truck with 150 power plus the Aerialite, just helping us turn normal type moves into flying type moves for the stab as well. So we're gonna give it a jolly nature. So let's do that. So plus speed minus special attack. So a jolly. Confirm that. We've already done the IVs on it, so let's quickly do the moveset and then we'll move on to EV train it. So the moveset that I'm going to be running on it again is Close Combat, Return, Saw Dance, and Quick Attack. I believe this is what most people use, because I looked on the Pinsir's mover list where what moves it can learn, and these seem to be like the best moves that I can think of. Close combat's awkward. I mean, maybe people run different moves along close combat, but for me personally, I'm going to be running close combat for steel types and things like that. Especially for a Dialga, because Dialgas are pretty commonly used as well. So I definitely would like that. Maybe you want to run an X-Scissor if you want, but I don't know. X-Scissor actually could be really good instead of close combat, but again, then you're going to find a lot of troubles with steel type Pokemon. So yeah. Oh wait, there's Quick Attack, so let's get Quick Attack. And I believe all of the other TMs are all the other moves that we want are TM. So do we have Saw Dance? Don't think we even have Saw Dance. I might have to go get someone to give me that one really quick. Let me put return on it low, since I have that. Okay, well there's Pinsir, should be replaced with Earthquake. Sure, that will work. And then we just need to give it Saw Dance. And I'm sure I had it. Do I just not have it? Or is I think it's again one of those TMs that you get from a. Let me see if I can relearn it through this. Storm Thrill, Quick Attack, please. No Quick Attack. But yeah, I mean, not Quick Attack, Saw Dance. You don't really need Saw Dance on it because it already has a lot of attack. But I'm going to put Saw Dance on it just in case I get a chance to get a free Saw Dance off. It means I can pretty much just do even more damage. So I think it's worth it. Cinnamon Volcano probably won't have it. And by the way, if you're wondering on how to get return, you get return from this store. I believe it is 100,000 Pokédollars. So that's that. So it's not here. What about if I go to Mysterious Grotto? Because there is a BP shop. So let me quickly check this one out. Because it actually might be in here. But I doubt it. Yep, it's not in here. So it's got to be from one of the Elegant Valley trainers. Let me just go quickly see what trainer is here. I need to go and beat all of these, to be honest, so I need to remember to log in daily, because every single day there'll be a new elite trainer. That's what I've called them. I call them the elite trainers. I'm not 100% sure on what they're called, but if you come here every single day, there'll be a new rival. Actually not sure what this one gives you. He might be worth beating, so I'll definitely do that after I've done this, and just try and battle as many as I can, but I don't think that guy gives me the Saw Dance, so I'll definitely just go get someone else to put it on my Pokemon, so there'll definitely be a cut in this video. Anyway, now that we've got the moveset, minus Saw Dance, obviously, again, you can run it how you want, but that means Quick Attack is a priority move, which is going to be turned into a flying type move, and Return is also as well, so it's a pretty good one, I guess. Close Combat again, just for the steel types, like the Dialgas, and Scissors is a neutral hit, so I don't think it really matters which one you use, but it's wherever. Anyway, now let's give it the stat reset to reset the EVs. Let's give it the. I think we're gonna go do speed first. So attack, speeds. So there's the speeds. Now let's go EV train speed really quickly. Saffron City is what we need. I'm gonna turn this on because it is pretty cold. So we've got that on. Let's go to the bot and type in ISO_speed. Enter. I'm gonna say his name does exist. Okay. Okay, load in data. Please wait. I don't want to wait. Okay. Don't want to wait. What are you gonna do now? Nothing. Okay. Quickly go to Poke Boosters, effort values. What should we buy? I think we only need like 10 minutes, so let's just buy 10 minutes worth. So there's that. So now let's quickly go and battle them. So I'm just gonna hold down Q just for all of this, so I can quickly get through them. I only need to quick attack every single one of them. So I mean they are level 2, so yeah, quick attack. Get out of here. So we shouldn't level up as well, since this is our only Pokemon in our party. So we should just need to battle this guy 3.5 times, so 4 times, and then the attack guy 4 times. So let's quickly try and do this in like a minute per battle. and then we'll be quickly done, and then I can go get the sword dance, and I'll try using a few battles. So it's really weird because Pinsir or Mega Pinsir is like Mega Beedrill, but I believe Mega Beedrill is good and all. Like Mega Beedrill outspeeds Mega Pinsir, but there is a problem. Mega Beedrill doesn't have any priority moves, and Mega Beedrill is a bug type and poison, which means it is weak to flying. So a quick attack from Mega Pinsir will one-hit a Mega Beedrill, so you have to watch out for that. So in a 1v1 situation, Mega Beedrill will outspeed Mega Pinsir, and it could one-hit it. I mean, a poison type move could potentially one-hit it, I guess. But that's only if Mega Pinsir does not have quick attack. If Mega Pinsir has quick attack, it's going to get the aerial hit, it's going to get the attack increase. Plus, it already has a lot of attack. It has even more attack than Mega Beedrill. So it's just going to KO you, unfortunately. I'll just do a lot of damage, so just make sure to watch out for that. But other than that, there's not really too much of a threat to Pinsir, other than that it's a rock bug type. So rock types are going to be definitely difficult to overcome. But remember, close combat, that means you're going to be able to take down rock types because you're going to get 120 base power. But you have to remember as well that because you are using close combat, some people are going to say, oh, you don't want close combat because you're going to decrease your defense and special defense by stage, which is true. However, you don't really need to worry about that because Mega Pinsir is a sweeper. Again, every single sweeper, I'll keep saying this over and over again in every single time I mention what a sweeper is. A sweeper is a quote-unquote fast Pokemon that has a lot of well, let me say it this way. A sweeper is a fast Pokemon that outspeeds a majority of Pokemon. Obviously, Pinsir has 105 base speed, but it does have quick attack, which gives it a little bit of edge because it gets stabbed from it as well. So you have to remember that. I think this is our last time for speeds. So now that we know that we're pretty fast, and not all sweepers have a lot of attack, but they can get attack like Sword Dance on a Weavile, because Weavile is a pretty fast Pokemon, but it doesn't have a ton of attack like a lot of other sweepers. But so Sword Dance as well. But most sweepers are just very quick and they hit like a truck, and they just don't want to get hit because Mega Pinsir has pretty weak defenses and special defenses. They're okay defense, like they're not disgustingly low, but they're still in the range of being one-hitted by a lot of things, so you have to remember that as well. So yeah, I mean, close combat is probably the most perfect move on it, to be honest, in my opinion, because I mean, like I said again, you're not really wanting to get hit, you want to do a lot of damage. So even if you do use close combat and then if you're out a Pokemon that's going to outspeed your Mega Pinsir or tank a hit and then KO it, Mega Pinsir's whole role is to try and take down as many Pokemon as possible before it goes down itself. That is what a sweeper is. Obviously, tanks are meant to just tank hits, and oh wait, I battled this guy again, I didn't really mean to do that. Obviously, tanks are meant to just tank hits and then just not, and like just stall damage or do a lot of damage if they're invested in special attack or attack. But sweepers are just meant to go in, quickly get rid of a couple of Pokemon, and you'll be good. So usually Mega Pinsir, I'm going to try and aim with it to get at least 2 Pokemon. If I get 2 Pokemon down and Pinsir goes down, that means I'm still going to lead by 1 Pokemon, so that is pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, do you know what is a really, really good idea? I don't think Pinsir can get it. I don't think Pinsir can get it, which it sucks, but there are other Pokemon like Mega Glalie. Now, Mega Glalie has a very similar ability to Mega Pinsir, which I think it changes normal type moves into ice type moves for Mega Glalie. Now, what that makes that good about that is Glalie gets Explosion. So obviously, that way you know I'm going with this is if you give Glalie a Explosion, and because it gets stab damage, Explosion is going to do even more damage, and it's an ice type move now, and it just does a ton of damage. So yeah, so for Glalie, for example, I'll show it off in this video, or not in this video, but in a future video eventually. But the whole purpose of that Pokemon is to try and get rid of one Pokemon if it's really low HP, or you don't think you're going to survive a hit, or survive 2 hits, Explosion, and take down whatever's in front of you. Obviously, like a Steel-type Pokemon might tank it, If I had to guess, maybe Scizor. Actually, I wonder if the Scizor would tank that, because that'd be interesting. So definitely I'll try out Mega Galele in the future and hope for the best, because I believe the ability is in the game for it. So yeah, that's gonna be a disgusting Pokemon to show off, because that could be really that could really threaten a lot of Pokemon. So yes, that is gonna be very nice to show off. Okay, how much time do we have on our Poke Booster? 4 minutes? Oh, we can definitely do this in 4 minutes. We just need to battle this guy 3 more times, because I accidentally battled the speed guy, I believe 5 times, because I was just speaking about the sweepers again, like I usually do for some reason. But well, okay. But yeah, Mega Pinsir is going to be pretty lethal. The only problem that I can see coming with is Darkrai outspeeds it, so you'll probably want to quick attack it. Mewtwo will outspeed it, but I don't think... I think Darkrai will get one-hitted by a quick attack on a Mega Pinsir, but I don't think Mewtwo will, which that could be a problem. Pinsir, I doubt it will tank a hit from a Mewtwo, because Mewtwo's will usually run Psychic, Psystrike, Shadow Ball, Aura Spear. Aura Spear it'll tank for days. Psystrike, we might tank, but I doubt it. So I know for Mewtwo it's gonna be tricky. So I'll definitely try and show it off against a Mewtwo again in this video and hope for the best. Obviously it's gonna get us speds, but I'll show off because I already have my fully EV trained Mewtwo. I'll try and trade that to someone, use it against me, and go one-on-one. I'll try and use quick attack against it, see how much damage that does, see how much Mega Pinsir can tank against a Mewtwo, and then see how much return does against a Mewtwo, just in case you get a good swap in on it. So yeah, I mean, obviously you don't want to use close combat on Mewtwo, it's going to resist it, it's not exactly going to do a lot of damage, so don't use close combat on Mewtwo, you won't be able to beat it like that. So yeah, but like I said, if you are up against a Mewtwo and it isn't, if you're up against something like, you know, Mega Pinsir not going to take down, you probably want to swap out. But then again, with Mega Pinsir having Sword Dance as well when I eventually get it, even I think a Sword Dance quick attack will probably do a lot of damage to a Mewtwo and will probably take it down. And I believe this is our last battle for the attack stat, so let's quickly go and do this. So yeah, I mean, Mega Pinsir is a pretty brutal Pokemon, and once it's got a Sword Dance, it's like Scizor or Mega Scizor, which I haven't done yet. I'll do it in the future, but Mega Scizor or just Scizor in general. If Scizor gets a Sword Dance off, because my Scizor I run HP and attack, just so it can tank, because it has some speed but not a lot of speed. So the whole purpose of my Scizor is to Sword Dance, a Bullet Punch, everything. And if it's a Mewtwo, try and go for an X-Scizor. So that's how you want to run this Pinsir, but you're going to EV train in speed because it has 105 base speeds, which is going to outspeed a lot of Pokemon, so I'll take that because it isn't exactly the tankiest Pokemon in the world, so it will get one hit by everything, by not everything, but a lot of things, even if it is invested in defenses, so I'd suggest running speed instead of that. So there we go, and I believe that is all of the EVs we need to have on this now. So let me quickly go to Elegant Valley and we'll go have a quick look. And by the way, I just realized, I've already realized it, but I just realized again, the leaderboards or the play limit was increased, so that means the leaderboard got a ton smaller, which kind of sucks, to be honest. It's hard to read people's names. So there we go, all of the EVs are done, IVs are done, attack done. Let's go have a look at the base speed and attack, like 332 attack, that's pretty high for a level 92 Pokemon, so that is very nice. Let's quickly give it the Pinsir again, so we can Mega Evolve. I guess I'll quickly show off the base stats. Well, I guess not. I don't think you can show off the base stats in the battle, but I'll show off the stats on Mega Pinsir when I evolve. So here's a Togepi. This is gonna suck for that, but here is quickly again the stats if you want to compare. So 332 attack, 290 speed. Close out of that Mega Evolve. What can I do to not KO this thing? That is a question. That is a good question. What if we switch? Come back. Okay, we can't switch obviously. So what happens if we, I don't know, use a Max Elixir? Will that work? Okay, that does not work. So Mega Evolve. I know, Storm Throw. How am I meant to show off this when it only has attacking moves? That's a good question. Storm throw. Oh, it didn't take it down. Okay, good. Okay, now let's show off the attack, see if it changes. So, from 290 speed to 333 speed, which is that's a very good increase right there. And I believe, I actually forgot the base, but 401 attack. So let's quickly just run away from this. Let's have a quick look again at the base attack, because I forgot. So it goes up like 70 attack. Now imagine if this was an adamant Pinsir, because again, you don't really need a jolly Pinsir. The reason why I'm using a jolly Pinsir is because a jolly Garchomp will outspeed the adamant Mega Pinsir. So you can just run adamant if you just want, and then all you have to do is just sword dance and quick attack everything. So that could be another option if you really wanted to, but I'm going to be running jolly. I may swap out to a adamant in the future just to try and show you the difference, but I'm going to stick with jolly for now. But anyway, I'll be right back once we have sword dance. And we are back, as you can see. Let's quickly give him, I don't know, what should we give him back? Let's give him back this one. So we're going to I've already given him the Mewtwo and the Darkrai. We're going to quickly trade back for the Mega Pinsir, or the Pinsir with the Mega Stone and the Sword Dance. So it is in the Elegant Valley's trainers, the one that I saw, which is a fighting type, gives back Bulk Up, not Sword Dance. So I need to keep remembering to come back every single day. So if you are wanting all the TMs from the Elegant Valley's elite trainers, you have to go back every single day for, I believe, 16 days straight to get all of the TMs. So that might be worth doing. Yup. Okay. Let me just send him a battle. I'll tell you when we do it. Hit me up. Use Mewtwo first. Hit me with any move you think is good on it. Okay, let's try that. Okay, because so this time I'm gonna see what a normal quick attack does to a Mewtwo. So I'll show you, because Mewtwo and Darkrai are the most used Pokemon in Project Pokemon, clearly, because Mewtwo is probably one of the easiest to find, because you don't even need to have anything unlocked to get it. So let's go into the Mega, let's go for a quick attack. So let's do this. So Ice Like a Mega, he can't. So I'm probably going to guess he's going to go for a Side Strike. Spear definitely wouldn't work against the Pinsir. So this will definitely help work. So let's see what a quick attack can do with the Area Light. So Area Light, quick attack does nothing. We tank a quick attack, so that's good. That's good. Now I'll quickly show you again with returns to tell you that Mewtwo will outspeed Pinsir no matter what. Unless it's not EV trained, obviously, but if it does outspeed it, you know what. You use Aura Spear. I'll try to use Aura Spear, see if it can actually take down 48. So Aura Spear, there we go. Aura Spear does nothing, so you know that if you are using a Mewtwo against a Mega Pinsir, don't use Aura Spear. Okay. Okay, now since it's against a Darkrai, I'll use Quick Attack. Use anything. So I'm going to Quick Attack it with the Area Light on. Obviously, we are low HP. We're going to see how much damage this does against a Darkrai, and it does around half HP. Dark Pulse are going to come in, just KO it. So against a Mewtwo, I'd suggest using Return. If you're fighting a Mega Pinsir with a Mewtwo, I'd probably go for to be honest, like, it's pretty difficult, but anyway, now we can run. So against it, I guess Mewtwo wouldn't be the best thing against, because Aura Spear, never use Aura Spear. Side Strike would probably be your best option, but it's not exactly going to be that great. Get turn trades back on. Okay, so I'll give him his Pokemon back and get my Mewtwo and my Darkrai back. You know, the Darkrai is an EV trait, which is why we didn't test the speeds, but a Darkrai will outspeed a Mega Pinsir, so just remember that as well. So Mewtwo against I guess your best bet would be Ice Beam. If your Mewtwo has an Ice Beam, go for it. Thunderbolt could be a good option, but Side Strike looks like it can't one-hit KO a Mega Pinsir, which is pretty good to know, so that's great. So most people on Project Pokemon will be using Shadow Ball, Aura Spear, Side Strike, and maybe Thunderbolt or Ice Beam. So that's what I'd say to do. But anyway, now let's put these away. I think is it box 3? There we go. Put away this really quickly. So the Mewtwo goes here, and the Darkrai goes in the top one. Okay, can I move? And let's quickly get out our little Pokemon. So I'm going to be running this team for the rest of this video and see how well it goes. It probably isn't going to go as well as I hope, but we need a few items. We need a... What do we need? What do we need? Let's take away this from you. We need a tanky thing, so you got the leftovers. There we go, we need this. Okay, now let's go down to held items, expert belt to the Togekiss. You'll see why it's going to be interesting if we do need to use that. So that'll be great. And then the life orb to the Freligator because it has sheer force. And I believe that is it. Is that all of them? Yeah, we've got 3 tanks. Togekiss is a flinch gods, but remember, Skymin Shay form, again, it's not the correct way how to say it, but Shaymin Sky form is the better flinch god than Togekiss, but still, I don't think Sky form, or Shaymin Sky form is in this game. I keep saying it wrong. Okay, who wants to battle? Okay, so let's battle, see how well we can use this in a battle, because I've never used Mega Pinsir before. We're using it here to see how well. Okay. Apparently Co. Okay, he's got 1. Okay, so that's not exactly going to be very helpful. I guess we can try and battle Vast again. See if Vast wants to battle, because he is using the Aura team, so that'd be great. To see if he wants to. I doubt he will, but I'm gonna go for it. Vast battle. But yeah, he's got really good Pokemon. I don't know if they're all EV trained or not, but still. It'd be cool to see. I think he's AFK. Did he say he's going AFK? Oh yeah, it's festive. But yeah, I mean, this is the Aura, the new Valentine Aura Pokemon. I'm not personally going to go for them. I didn't really care too much about Aura Pokemon, like yeah, cool, kinda. But I mean, it's pretty much just like a shiny but rarer, which again, I'm not really that fond of. But I mean, it's a cool little thing, I guess, but I wasn't really that interested in. Merifel want to battle. See if she will battle. Why you would do a battle, please? Usually it's like everyone wants to battle me. Just now it's just like yeah, no thanks, just no thanks. Okay, that's actually a good team we could go against. I wonder if Dark Angel want to battle. Okay, Dark's got a good team that I can actually test this on. He's got the Mewtwo and the Darkrai itself. So in a real battle where he's not gonna know, well, I guess he would probably know, but we have got a few Pokemon that can Mega. No one wants to battle. Wow. Is everyone just AFK? Okay, I think Vast is AFK. Vast, hello. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go server hop now, so I'll be right back when we can battle, because apparently no one wants to battle right now. Okay, and we are back, so I just server hopped. You can't see it in the top left, but I just kept joining server saying which nerd wants to get destroyed in a battle, and we got ourselves here Fat Boy Albert. Pretty good name right there, pretty good name. But he says me, so he wants to get destroyed in the battle, which he will if we can get this this Sword Dance off on this. Okay, that is a ground type. Well, that's got Flamethrower most likely, doesn't it? So I guess we can just try this. Should we stay a Bug type and just get use Mold Breaker, or should we go into the Flying type? Because if you use Rocks, that's going to be a problem. So I guess I will Mega just a Sword Dance. Hopefully this works. Don't Sword Dance. If you are going to do anything, go for a Fire Blast. It misses. We got this 3 Sword Dance off. So Mega Evolve. I think I messed up the Mega. Okay. So let's go for the return now. Actually, return on the ground type, that's probably isn't the best idea, but oh well. I don't care. Let's go for the Mega, and let's go for the Pinsir sweep. Hopefully we only need 1 Sword Dance, because remember, 155 base attack doubled. That's a lot. With a Sword Dance, by the way. So 155 double, that's a lot. Okay, don't burn us. Okay, there we go. We are going to outspeed it, so let's just go for a quick attack just to make sure we get rid of that. So yeah, Pinsir almost one-hitted a Groudon. That's pretty good. We could have got another Sword Dance off and then just one-hitted everything probably, so that would be nice to do. He's going to send out the Moltres. I believe we outspeed him, so let's go for another return. I hope we outspeed him. We do outspeed him. Return is going to one-hit KO the Moltres as well. I'd suggest he's probably going to send out the Rayquaza, and Extreme Speed. If he Extreme Speed, that's going to suck, but let's go for another return. See what he does. Okay, he's not going to Extreme Speed. Oh my gosh. He just one-hits everything. Okay, Mega Pinsir is such a fun Pokemon to use right now. He has an EV trend. that's probably helping us out a lot. Here's a Volcarona. Let's just return it. It's a bug as well, so it should be weak to flying, so we have an advantage as well. So return this one as well. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, Mega Pinsir is pretty fun to use. I kinda want to get it in Brick Bronze, but there's so many Megas I want to try out in Brick Bronze as well as this game. But it just takes a long time to get Element compared to this game. So we could just close combat this, to be honest. That's a neutral hit. So yeah, let's just close combat this one. Close combat, neutral hit. Not gonna KO it. I wonder if the Ice Beam. Okay, I think actually the return probably would have KO'd it because of the stab damage, but I wanted to just use close combat to see what it would do, and there we go. But hey, that was a pretty good battle right there. We almost got the sweep. We could have potentially got it if I returned. I just didn't want to return spam everything, because I mean, you just get annoying after a while, but hey, that is perfect. That is perfect. I don't think I'm going to get another battle as good as that one. I'll try and get one more to see if anyone else has a cool one. Do EV train for speed? I think Frogate is it? Actually, it might be speed. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, yeah, speed because I got Dragon Dance. But let's go for Crunch, I guess, on the Kyogre. So this guy's got a few shiny Pokemon. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's an Earthquake. We should tank that pretty well. Let's see if anyone else wants to battle. So, yeah, Mega Pinsir is going to be definitely a good Pokemon for me to use. So, yeah, we haven't battled. He entered the Mewtwo, which is the most common thing. So, give him the GG. Because that was actually a good battle. He would definitely have won if he had EV trained. Or he would have definitely probably a better fight than that. Anyone else wants to battle? See if anyone else wants to battle real quickly while I take a nice drink of this and get water everywhere on me. Oh. No one else wants to battle? Really? Well, how come no one wants to battle tonight? Like, wow. This guy has some good freaking Pokemon. Like, look at that team. Look at that team. Let's have a look. Okay, I didn't want me to click battle. Just a Thunderous, interesting. Okay, that's a good. Another Thunderous. Why is Thunderous so common in this server? Have a Latios. That's a pretty good team. But yeah. Anyway, I guess since someone else is wanting to battle, I guess we can leave it off of there. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Didn't do too many battles. We showed you against Mewtwo and Darkrai, the most two common Pokemon in Project Pokemon, clearly. Suicune, I guess, is pretty common as well. But I don't know. I'll leave it off there. You can go try it out if you want. You've already seen all the movesets I've given to it, all the EVs, the nature. You've seen everything that I've done to this Pinsir, so you can do whatever you want. You could try swapping out a few of these moves. You don't need the Solar Dance, but I'd suggest keeping the Solar Dance off, because if you can get one of those off, you can sweep. Oh, apparently this guy wants to battle as well. Okay then. Okay, this is gonna be the last battle then. Okay, turn battles on. So yeah, we'll battle this one last guy just to see how well we can do against his team, since he has a pretty good team that can counter Pinsir. Okay, wait. Okay, what's he gonna do? So this one might be a struggle because all these Pokemon can do a lot of damage. Got Mewtwo. That's not good. The H2-3. Okay, are you done yet? 2 Mewtwo's? How many do you need? Oh, and a Lugia. If he sends out the Lugia, that'd be really good for us, because it will have the Tyranitar as well. This is a lot of Pokemon for the Mega Pinsir just to worry about, because Mega Pinsir is not going to beat all of these. Is it not done? But yeah, this team is looking fearsome. I'm not 100% sure if we can beat them, although the Tyranitar is another reason why we have the close combat to one-hit it. So yeah. Let's go into the Mega Pinsir straight away and see what he does. We also can just swap out because we have a lot of tanky Pokemon to just help us to be able to get a good situation. So there's the Tyranitar he's going to start off with. We can go for the Mold Break. We don't need... Actually, no. We're not going to... Should we Mega? I'm going to Mega because we just want the speed. So let's go for the close combat. This will one-hit KO the Tyranitar for a ton of damage. Unless he swaps out, which is a good... Oh, it's a Mega Tyranitar as well. Kalen. Good job I did Mega Evolve, because I think Mega Tyranitar, if EV trained in speed, might outspeed my Pinsir. Not 100% sure about that. I think it'll be pretty close. I'm not 100% sure what normal Pinsir's base speed is, because I forgot. Very well. Okay, let's go for that close combat. No Focus Sash, so he should just one-hit KO it straight off the rip. Problem now that we've got is that our defenses are fallen, and he has a lot of Pokemon that can counter Pinsir. And plus, we haven't got a Sword Dance off yet, so we need to swap out and swap back in. Ho-Oh is probably one of the best Pokemon to go up against a Pinsir. Let's go into the Swampert and just try and take this thing down. Our best bet is for him to go into one of his Mewtwo's and for us to get a free Sword Dance off if we live a hit. So there we go. Not very effective. Okay, let's just do that. I'm hoping he swaps out, to be honest. Let's go for Rock Slides. I'll one-hit KO the Ho-Oh, I believe. So yeah, I know, Mega Pinsir is a very interesting Pokemon. Not as fast as a Mega Beedrill. It does a little bit more damage, but it does get the Aerialites. Then again, Mega Beedrill does get adaptability, which it depends really what you want. But I know. Okay, well now we swapped into the Mewtwo, which is good for us. So let's Earthquake. Side Strike, that's going to do damage, but we still tanked it somehow. I honestly have no idea how, but yeah, I'll take it. Okay, his Mewtwo is one shot. So, yes, Earthquake again. He's going to KO us, so I'll take it. Actually, is he going to swap out? No, he's going to KO us. There we go. Now let's go back into the Mega Pinsir, because we should live one hit from the Mewtwo, and we can get Sword Dance off, and sweep, sweep, sweep. I hope. If we get 2 Sword Dances off, everything will die. Everything will die. Okay, he's going to back into the Ho-Oh. We've got the Sword Dance off. Let's go for the return. We should outspeed, I believe. We do outspeed. The return one-hit KOs the Ho-Oh. That is nice, because Ho-Oh is a pretty good counter to Mega Pinsir. It's fire and it is a flying. Bug are both weak to that, so that is a great way to get rid of that. Kyurem is an ice type and a dragon, so we can close combat this. We haven't seen any Dialgas yet. If you had a Dialga, that would have been perfect instead of 2 Mewtwo's, but oh well. Kyurem is going to get one-hitted as well. That is pretty nice. Let's go for... I'm going to suggest the Lugia is going to be next. I'm going to guess that Lugia is next, so let's see. What's Lul? Yeah, this is EV trained. I'm going to guess he hasn't EV trained his Pokemon, which is very helpful to us. Okay, there's a Lugia. Not Poison. Psychic and Flying, so it's going to resist the close combat by 4 times, so we have to go for the return again. Which Lugia has a higher base speed than Mega Pinsir. Lugia has a 110 base speed, but it is mostly used as a tank, which is why it tanked that. Aeroblast will take it down. So Lugia is a good counter to Mega Pinsir, so that's great to know now, because I don't want to go up against that again. So yeah, let's quickly end off this battle, and we should be able to just finish it off with the Tokikisses. I guess we can Shadow Ball this since it is a Psychic. But yeah, that is the Recover. So yeah, Lugia is a pretty fast Pokemon. There's the Shadow Ball. Will I even KO it? No. So Lugia outspeeds my Togekiss. That's not good. Let me Nasty Plot. It's going to recover again, I'm guessing. Yep, recover again. I get a free Nasty Plot. Now we should not outspeed, but we do a lot more damage with our Shadow Ball. So let's see what he is going to do now. I'm going to guess he's going to Ice Beam. Aeroblast isn't really going to do that much, I believe. Shadow Ball on me. That's okay. Special defense for that. Okay, that's bad. Very well. Shadow Ball, not enough to one-hit KO the Lugia, but very close. Remember, Lugia is an incredible tank. I think he has like 154 base special defense and around like 90 HP-ish, somewhere around there, maybe even higher, to be honest. But yeah, Lugia is definitely a fierce, ferocious tank, so definitely watch out for that for pretty much any Pokemon, because I don't think he has any ×4 weaknesses, and his hidden ability is similar to Dragonite, which actually I think it might be the same as Dragonite, which is if it's at full HP, the first attack it takes will be cut in half, which that's very good because it doesn't have any 4 times hits, I believe. So yeah, it's very, very fearful. So yeah, Mewtwo or a speed, that's perfect. Shadow Ball will take down the Mewtwo, or the first Mewtwo, and the second Mewtwo is already pretty much one-shotted, so a one-shot range, so that, yeah, that is perfect. But hey, 2 amazing battles, absolutely amazing battles with to show off the Mega Pinsir. So yeah, hopefully some people will use this, because I don't know, if people do start using it, it becomes a really wide commonly thing to use. That's gonna be pretty scary because once Mega Pinsir gets going, there is no stopping it harder unless you use something that purely counters it. So yeah, Mega Pinsir, definitely would suggest using like the Mega B Drill. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a comment if you want to see more Project Pokemon or any games on Roblox. And like always, I'll see you guys next time.